What's going on, everybody? My name is Cayleb Pletos. Thank you so much for checking out this channel, and I wanted to discuss today something that's been in the news just recently. A few large people have talked about this, tweeted about this, and it's been in many different articles, and that is a GM and Ford merger, possibly. So I wanted to talk about that today. So throughout the past few weeks, a few people have noted that it is possible that the two largest companies in the United States, as it goes with cars, could be possibly merging. Now, it seems crazy that two rivals, such as GM and Ford, that have been at it for so long, would shake hands and decide to make cars side to side together. It seems a little weird, but if we look at history, this isn't exactly the first time something like this has happened. And if we look at other companies like Fiat Chrysler, which just in the past few years merged and was bought into, and then large companies getting sucked up by other companies is not an uncommon thing in the car world. And with most companies that are their competition, the GM and Ford competition, like Toyota, like Fiat Chrysler, with all these companies merging and getting bigger, it doesn't seem too crazy to decide to do something like that yourself. You know, if all of your competition's getting bigger, it might be a smart idea. So I wanted to look at a few articles that I'm getting some of this information from, and I wanted to talk about it. So this first article is on 24/7 Wall Street. The title of the article is GM Merger with Ford Looks More Likely. So basically what this article is talking about is that recently with Fiat Chrysler looking at some mergers with other companies and all these other companies getting bigger, it doesn't seem uncommon it doesn't seem like a bad idea for GM and Ford to look at doing the same. GM has a 17% market share of the United States, so they own 17% of the cars on the road in the United States, where supposedly Ford has less. And it seems as if, as stated in this article here, that GM is, this is quoted, GM is better regarded than Ford, primarily because of the work of CEO Mary Barra. So, GM has supposedly cut costs more than Ford, and they seem to be doing a better job, as this article states. This isn't my opinion. This is just what I guess the article is stating here. And then this is a big shocker here. Another quote. It says, while GM may have a future as a standalone car company over the next couple decades, Ford does not. Its market cap is down, and this is Ford's, its market cap is down 42% over the past 5 years, while GM's is close to flat, unquote. So, if this article is correct, it seems like they think in the next decade or so, Ford's going to be out of business. Now, that's obviously a huge company, and this obviously seems to be a shocker, and that's why they may want to merge with GM, supposedly. And Ford is owning less and less of the market, so it might not be a bad idea to do so. Now, moving along to another article, which is on this company, or on this website called Ford Authority, and it says, analysts claim Ford GM merge is a possibility. This is the title. Now, this one talks about the all the potential that can be had with merging those two companies. Now, when you think about it, it seems like, okay, the Mustang and Camaro being made side to side in this under the same roof, and it seems kind of silly. But when you think about it, you have two ginormous companies, and all of their engineers, their design teams, all their resources are getting shared so you can make better quality cars faster, cheaper. All your resources are combined, and all the knowledge and skills and tools of all these workers are getting put together, so they have potential to make much, much better vehicles. Also, it would save a lot of money for both of the companies in supply costs, the capacity that these companies can have, and the economies of scale that they can take advantage of. This article on the Ford merger website, the Ford Authority website, also states that since sales are down in China, it may be a smart idea to do so because sales in China are down. That's one of the top markets in the world for car sales. Now, the third article I wanted to look at is from this website called Fender Bender, and the title of this article is GM Ford Merger Appears Likely. This article states again how Fiat Chrysler announced a possible merger, and this could be troubling news for GM and Ford, but supposedly most likely Ford. This article goes on to state that it could save them money, both of the companies, and Ford is out of the car market. Just recently, in the past year, they have stated that they will stop making cars and only SUVs. Now, this merger with GM could allow them to still be in that market, and that General Motors is still in the car market where they aren't. And the only advantage that Ford has is their F-Series pickups, which are the top-selling vehicle in the nation. Which is this is a quote from the article. So with Ford narrowing down the products that they are producing, it might be a smart idea to merge with the other big dog in the arena. So that's all we have on this story so far. Hopefully we will be able to see if this actually happens and see where the story progresses. This is a very young story, I believe, or I first heard about this only about a week and a half ago. But I'm not sure how long this rumor has been spreading. So I will keep you guys updated if I hear anything or see anything. But that's all for now that we know on the topic. Thanks for checking this video out, guys. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next video.